Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I am bringing you a skincare video. So I don't know if I've done an updated morning and evening skincare regime, but I wanted to bring you the products that I'm currently using for my morning and evening routine. So just for reference, I have dry-ish skin. It's not dry anymore, but if I didn't use any products, I would consider it dry. I get an oily nose and I can't stop it, but it's because I wear glasses. So that is the reason my nose is oily. It's very difficult to combat that. But what I use to keep my skin feeling good without blemishes, even when I'm hormonal, I might get a couple of spots to get rid of the bumps under the skin, you know, that kind of stuff. So things that I suffer from are texturized skin. My skin sometimes looks quite bumpy. If I put a highlighter on, you can really see it, and I think a lot of people have those bumps, so it's not like it's not a normal thing to have. I've got really quite a few blackheads on my nose. I've got some enlarged pores around here and here, so I do have some things that I would prefer if I didn't have. I've got a massive pore here that literally it's so big, and one on my forehead. They're the biggest pores I've ever seen. Don't know how to reduce it. Just filling it is probably the best thing. However, I have some products that I use in the morning and in the evening. So I wanted to show you the things that I use in the morning and the things that I've been using in the evening. So I'll start with the morning routine. I always clean my face in the bath, and at the moment I haven't got the product with me actually, but I have been using the First Aid Beauty face wash. It's not my favourite, if I'm honest. I would prefer to just use water to refresh my face, and then when I get out of the bath I use a micellar water on a pad, or I use a face wipe. So I usually do that just to sort of give my face a once over, a quick cleanse. I don't have any toners at the minute, which is weird because I do enjoy toners, so I'm going to have to invest in a new toner. So if you've got any suggestions, in fact the one that I really want to get is the glycolic acid one from The Ordinary, or the Pixi Glow Tonic. So either one of those would be ideal, but I don't have one at the moment and I don't use it, and actually I feel like it would just be maybe a step too far, because I have quite a lot that's going on and this is working. So although I don't have a toner at the moment, if I give myself a once over with micellar water or micellar water, it's absolutely fine. So following that, the product that I have been loving, absolutely loving, is the NIOD Multi-Molecular Hyaluronic Complex. I received this in the Tilly box, the Try It Love It box from QVC, and it took me a really long time to try this. When I first tried it, I put a little bit in my hand and I expected it to sort of go into the skin, but what it did was it caught you found your fingers sort of stuck on your face. Hyaluronic is sticky. It's like it's not sticky, it makes your skin feel a bit sticky. It's weird. But I get through it. I put 4 drops from this little dropper. I'll just show you. I put 4 little drops into my hand and I pop them, I rub my hands together very quickly and I quickly put it over my face. I concentrate on the areas here, here and across here, and then I try and get it all over the face, and then I pat it into the skin with my fingers. I like it, then it gets sticky, so I pat it in and I just work it into the skin that way. As soon as I've put that on, I then use a serum, and I've been using this one. This is the Beauty Lift Essence from DHC. So it says it's a hydration facial serum. It says after toning, which I haven't done, smooth evenly over face, and for best results use with other DHC Beauty Lift products. I don't use it with other ones, but I really, really enjoy this on top of that. It has a really lovely texture. It's sort of creamy. I'll give you a tiny there, sort of like gel. I'll just show you here. There you go. It's like a gel and it feels really nice on the skin. It's like almost water based. But there does seem to be a bit of silicone in there. Your skin feels super soft afterwards, like it's really nice afterwards. I love, it doesn't really have a scent, which is also nice, which I quite like. The hyaluronic does have a tiny scent, but it's not really offensive. So after I've put my serum on, I go in with a moisturiser. And the moisturiser I've been using in the day is the Renewed Hope in a Jar by Philosophy. There is a blog post on all of the Philosophy things that I received. This was my favourite product. So this is the Renewed Hope in a Jar Refreshing and Refining Moisturiser. I would say it's definitely refreshing, and actually yes, I would say it's refining. I find that it does help my skin feel ready for makeup. I actually don't need a primer when I use this. I think it works really well. There's only one thing that I really dislike, and that it is in a pot. I hate moisturisers in a pot. Stop putting them in a jar. But it's called Renewed Hope in a Jar, so therefore it sort of needs to be in a jar, annoyingly. But I do really, really like this, and I have been sort of using my acrylic nails when I'm clean to scoop this out with the top of the nail, so I'm not quite putting my finger in. It's a weird way of doing it, and also I use other things to scoop it out rather than using my fingers. I don't know why, I like it that way. But I think this is a really good moisturiser. I felt like my skin is plump and ready for makeup, and I think it's great. The other thing I've been using, and you will see in my review, is this is the Renewed Hope in a Jar eye cream. It's a little tiny eye cream. It looks like this. You can see I've been using it quite a lot. But I don't think it's really doing much. It feels really refreshing. So it does say it's refreshing and refining as well. It feels refreshing. But I don't think eye creams do anything for me. I don't suffer with massively dark eyes, and I don't suffer with massively puffy eyes. So it is nice though, because in the morning I'm tired, so this is quite good to refresh my eyes. I'm going to continue using it. I don't know if I'll see any difference. I really don't. I just think with a really good concealer you can hide most things anyway. So I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I am using it because I just think it's nice to have it. It's nice to keep trying. I bet you it'll be one of those things that I stop using it and then I notice a difference, which will be annoying because that means I've got to have it again in my skincare. So that's what I do in the day. That's all before I put on makeup. Sometimes I might put a pore minimising primer just around here, or I spray primer water over my face rather than putting on a thick primer. So that is what I've been doing. For the evening, when it comes to taking my makeup off, I really like to give myself a good double cleanse, and I have been using, and I have been really thoroughly enjoying, it's still in the box because I wanted to show you it, but I have been using it. This is the Pixi plus Caroline Hirons double cleanse. You get a solid cleansing oil and then you get a cleansing cream, and the way that you use it is use the solid cleansing oil first, and it basically takes off makeup and or sunscreen. So you use the solid oil in your hand, you rub it in, and it really does turn into an oil really quickly. You rub it all over your face, it's very gentle. You rub it all over your eyes. I concentrate a lot on my eyes because I want to break down that eye makeup, really going over, and then I use a muslin cloth in warm water and I wipe it off. And then you go into the cleansing cream. What it says follow by applying a coin-sized amount of cleansing cream onto the skin, and you also remove it with a moist face cloth. I thought cleansing cream you didn't have to do that, but you do, and that cleansing cream makes your skin feel so super soft, and that double cleanse is perfect. I love it. I can see myself running out of the cleansing cream before the cleansing oil, but I don't mind because I can finish that off and I can still use this, and I would definitely repurchase this, even though it's £24. Each time I get a £5 voucher from ASOS, which happens almost monthly, this is going in my basket. So I absolutely love it. Following the double cleanse, I then use this. This is the Ordinary Niacinamide 10% plus zinc 1% mineral blemish, high strength vitamin and mineral blemish formula. This is, for me, this is meant to be to help even out skin tone, takes away some of the redness and any sort of dark spots you might have. I don't have loads of those, but I feel like this works really well. It also helps to sort of even texture a little bit. I really like this actually. I've been using it for a good week and so far I've really been enjoying it. It's a sort of weird, thick, viscous kind of, yeah, you can see it's almost gel-like. So yeah, it's a very nice product. I really do like it, so it doesn't irritate the skin again. Then I use the Ordinary Natural Moisturising Factors, a nice, thick, hydrating cream for me. I like this. I think it works really well. It's got hyaluronic acid in, so I'm adding a little bit more in the evening. And then I finally add this 100% plant-derived squalane, which is a beauty oil. And I use this, it says, apply a few drops daily or as needed to entire face, ideally after water-based treatments, which these two I believe are, but I'm going to have a look again, but I think that's right. So I use this at night time only. I've been using it because I love the Luna oil, and I wanted to see if this worked, and I popped it in and it was just lovely. I really like it. This has got UV protecting packaging because that will actually alter the serum, the oil. So that is my skincare at the moment. Let me know what your regime is, if you enjoy the products that I've mentioned, and if you're thinking about adding things into your skincare. I'm happy to answer questions, but I am by no means an expert. If you want more advice on the Ordinary or any of those products, I would highly recommend going to Mrs. Ginger's beauty channel. She has done a number of videos on all of the Ordinary products and what she thinks of them, but also what they're used for. And I found them very, very helpful. So go and check those out before you purchase skincare, or if you're looking to add a few things in. That is... yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Comment down below if you wish. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.